Yeah.
Hi pool people! Welcome to today's Valley Pool and Spa pool lesson. We're gonna wait a little bit to get some viewers and then I am going to explain how to prep your pool if you're going on vacation. It's gonna be a short lesson today. We'll wait a little bit. I have a camera girl today, so I won't be able to answer your questions as you ask them, but feel free to still ask questions during my lesson. And I have my special little elves behind the scenes that can answer the questions for you, or I can always answer them for you after the lesson. My backyard sounds like an aviary today, but my neighbor is not cutting his grass.
You have 13.
We have 13 viewers already. Guys, remember, if we reach 100 viewers today, I'm going to give some prizes away at the end. And those of you that won prizes last week, make sure you look in your mailboxes. They should be coming to you either today or very soon. They were just sent out the other day, so you should be getting them pretty quick. All right, everyone, if you just joined us, this is Kristen from Valley Pool and Spa. And today we are learning how to prep your pool for vacation time. The sun is directly in my eyeballs. So today, a lot of people ask us, what do I do when I go on vacation? Well, you do need to prep your pool. If you do not prep your pool, your stress-free vacation will become stressful once you get home. Normally, people come home to green pools, to things in their pools because they didn't even think about that as a part of vacation prep. So you want to take about 2 to 3 days before you leave for vacation to prep the pool. Some good things to have on hand are a timer for your filter. If you don't run your filter 24/7, put it on a timer to run at least 12 hours a day. Wait, can you go this way a little bit? Sorry guys, sun is in my eyes. Okay, pool timers look like this. They are dusk till dawn timers. You can get these at Valley Pools. We sell them for about 40 bucks. And you just set it when you want it to come on and shut off. Or you could just run your filter 24/7. So that's a nice thing to have. In all of my lessons, you have heard me say over and over and over again that you always want to clean your filter twice a season. And the second time you want to clean it, well, I shouldn't even say second time, but one of the cleanings should be mid-season, which is coming up. It's normally around the 4th of July. So between this week, next week, you want to take a look at your filter and chemically clean it. You want to make sure that your filter is as clean as it possibly can be before you go on vacation. And the reason for this is you don't want to have any issues whenever you're away. My cleaner is right next to me. Percy. Shh. He's in there doing his thing. Anyway, that brings me to our second thing that you want to do before vacation. Number 1, make sure your filter is clean. Number 2, clean the pool. You want to brush the pool. We say brush the pool all the time. If you're not brushing it weekly, make sure you at least brush it before vacation. You want to brush it up because I brought you guys a brand new Black & Decker 360 brush today to show you. This brush is awesome. As you can see, it has the rounded corner, well, it doesn't even have corners, it has rounded edges, so you can get down and around everything. This has, I don't know if you can see close up, but these are pretty stiff bristles. These are not gonna hurt your vinyl liner or anything in your pool. They're soft enough that they're not gonna interfere with any kind of, they're not gonna damage anything, but they are stiff enough that they're going to scrub up the vinyl liners and be able to get the biofilm and other things that may get stuck in the pores of the vinyl. They're gonna brush that out and be able to be sucked out by the filter or by your pool vacuum. So that is the next thing you wanna do. Brush the pool, vacuum the pool. I have Percy going in here. For those of you that don't know, We had a conversation about people that name their pool vacuums. Let me know if you named your pool vacuum. Mine is Percy. Don't ask. One of my siblings named it. But anyway, okay, Black & Decker brush. These are, I believe, $18.99. If you come in and say that you've watched this pool lesson for this week up until 4th of July, you can get this pool brush for $14. So make sure you mention the pool lesson. You can get the Black & Decker 18-inch 360 brush for $14. Okay, let's hope that doesn't fall in the pool. All right, next thing you want to do is, you hear me say this over and over again as well, bring your water sample into Valley. All you have to do to get a water sample, if you don't have one of these bottles, just grab any water bottle that you may have. You don't necessarily want to use like a pickle jar or a salsa container, because even if it's washed, there could still be some acid in it, and that could interfere with your water test. So you want to use a clean container. Normally, if you have like Aquafina bottles or Dasani, whatever kind of water you drink, if you drink water out of a bottle, grab one of those, or even a Ziploc bag, you can bring it in. Whenever you take a water sample from your pool, you're getting shaken around. You want to go elbow deep in the water. Now my arms are pretty short, so this is as far as I can go. But you want to take it not from the top. We don't even need to fill it up the whole way. You can bring us in half a bottle, put the lid on. Now, here's a tip that someone asked me about the other day. If you are not coming directly to the pool store, you do not want to leave this in your car. The reason for it is the hotter it gets, your chemicals are going to change in the water bottle. So you want to bring this straight from the pool to the pool store if you can. If not, pack it in a cooler, or just, you know, bring it with you wherever you're going to go. If you have to run into the grocery store, put it in your purse or your pocket and take it into the grocery store with you. I know that sounds totally weird, but you don't want it to get warm. So you're going to take this to Valley Pools. They're going to do their special high-tech water analysis on it and give you a printout for how to balance your water, see if your water is balanced. If not, they'll go over a kind of looks like a recipe for what you need to add to your pool water to get it balanced. And then you're going to come home and make sure that you do that. You want to make sure that the alkalinity, the pH, the calcium, all of your chemicals are truly balanced before you leave to go on vacation. Now, the day before your vacation, you're going to want to scrub the pool again. You can use a surface cleaner, which, oh, I have that here. I use my surface cleaner all the time. It's kind of goopy. So I've talked about this before too. This is the red cleaner. You put it on a mitt or a sponge. We like to use the Duramix. I didn't want to show you mine because it's pretty disgusting, but you put the red stuff on here, scrub the walls, scrub your ladder. This is even awesome on pool furniture or on patio furniture, on pool toys, on pool rafts. I don't know if you've ever gotten that bathtub ring around the bottom of your pool rafts from leaving them in the pool, but you can use this on any of that. It's pH neutral, so you can use it in hot tubs and pools, and it's not going to interfere with the chemistry of the water. So you want to make sure you clean with that as well. And for those of you wondering, these are around $6, $7 in the store. They have the, not bristles, but it's kind of a hard sponge on it, so it does get in the pores of the vinyl liner. Okay, next thing you're going to do, we have cleaned the pool, scrubbed it, cleaned it. We've taken our water sample to Valley Pools and gotten it tested. We've now put in our balancing pool chemicals. You're getting ready to leave for vacation tomorrow. The next thing you do is shock the pool. You're going to shock the pool the night before you leave. We're going to do a double dose of shock from what you normally do. Now, if you don't use chlorine in your pool and you use one of the alternative systems, we can definitely help you out with that. If you're a Pristine Blue customer or a Frog Leap customer, you are going to still use the Microflock shock or the Simply Shock and Swim and shock your pool as well. For those of you that use chlorine, you want to make sure that you put a floater in the pool. Don't put your chlorine tabs in the skimmer, because if for some reason, if the power goes out or something happens to your filter that it gets shut off, you don't want that concentrated chlorine dripping down into your pump. It can also bleach out your liner, and that's where it normally causes rust in the pool wall. So I brought one of our new chlorine floaters with me today. I've showed you the one that I use in my pool. It's the Jacuzzi brand. It has the automatic pop-up whenever you do need to add chlorine to it. It turns red. I can show them what that looks like with. It's the little blue thing floating in the pool. So whenever your chlorine is out, the red top pops up and it tells you that you need to add more chlorine. Or if you want to get a little bit fancier, Valley Pools has a huge variety of chlorine floaters. This is a new one for this year. This is the Succulent. It's pretty cute. And this one is actually solar powered. So it's going to, you're going to fill this up with chlorine pucks. You can adjust the bottom to however much chlorine you want to come out. And this is going to light up at night too. So if you have this out in the sun all day, at night you'll have a pretty little light in your pool, which is awesome for parties and things like that. So this is new this year, the Succulent. We also have solar ducks. There's solar globe that's very popular and it changes colors. So just take a look. Right now we have those, and most of them have matching thermometers to go with it too. So those are some cool things from Valley. So who remembers the steps I already told them? Is Denny Green in there? He probably knows. Is Pam there? Guys, it's weird for me not to be able to see what you're writing as I'm talking to you. But anyway, we're going to go over the lesson one more time. I'm not done yet, but just so you don't forget. We're going to clean the pool. We're going to take your pool sample to Valley, balance the water. We're going to shock and chlorinate the pool. Now you're ready to go on vacation, and here is the biggest tip. Do not go on vacation and leave your solar cover on the pool. You may think, oh, the pool's gonna be nice and warm when we get home. It will be, but you will also be incubating algae while you're gone. I know that I've said this in previous lessons, you do not want to keep your solar cover on the pool for more than 48 hours. And the reason for that is your water needs to breathe. Water needs to give off gases, the bad gases, and that's what your chlorine and your shock are doing. They're sanitizing and oxidizing the water. So when it oxidizes the water, it leaves off gas. If the solar cover is on the pool, then there's nowhere for that gas to go. So also, if you did not scrub your pool good enough, then that is when algae is going to start to bloom. So rule of thumb, when you go on vacation, do not leave your solar cover on your pool. Just leave it off. Leave it in a big heap like I have mine behind me. Last but not least, if you're going to be away for more than a week, have someone check in on your pool. Sometimes hoses pop off, freak accidents happen. So you do want someone to just take a look at the pool, make sure that everything's still running correctly, nothing crazy happened. We have bears running around now. You don't want to have your pool ripped up by a bear. Who knows? Anyway, we're going to do everything I just told you, have a relaxing vacation, and come home to a clean pool. When you do get home, make sure you bring another water sample into Valley, have it tested just to make sure, and you want to shock the water whenever you get home. Always shock at night, because you're going to have the UV rays from the sun take out the shock if it's not a stabilized shock or like a shock and swim. All right, guys, I told you today's lesson was going to be pretty short and sweet. Let's run through it one more time. You can even go to Valley Pools and get this handy dandy vacation planner. Mine got wet, now has a hole in it. but ask them to laminate it for you so you have it. The vacation planner tells you step by step what to do in the pool, just like I just told you here, and everything highlighted are the products that you want to look for that you may already have or that you may want to get while you're there. Double the chlorine, double the shock, and you're good to go. Don't leave the solar cover on. And that's about it. Guys, today was quick. All right, so how many viewers do we have, Whit?
19.
We have 19. All right, listen. I'm going to do a pool lesson that's going to be really fun next week. So if we get 100 viewers for that pool lesson, I will give out 5 pretty decent prizes to 5 lucky viewers. Next week, we're going to learn all about how to plan for a pool party. So you never know what I'm going to show up with. You don't know what kind of discounts I'm going to give you. Remember, if you stop into the store now before the 4th of July and you want to pick up the new Black & Decker 360 brush, you can get it for $14. Just tell them that you watched the pool lesson and you'll get the $3.99 discount off it. It's either $3.99 or $4.99 discount off of it. But this is going to be 14 bucks for you. And bring your water sample in. We always do free water testing for all of our customers. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I hope you have a great weekend. It's supposed to be gorgeous out. Make sure you clean your pool, check it from all the rain we got, and bring your water sample to Valley, and I will see you again next week. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.